Hello. Welcome back to a stream that I've been looking forward to. Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Jumping right back into World of Darkness, the thing I've done for a while on my stream, dating back since almost the beginning, because I started doing Masquerade streams after the Sharon streams. So I have a lot of like this tabletop blood in my channel. This is Vampire Masquerade Swansong. I would have started this on Tuesday, but it didn't come out until after I'd finished streaming, so, you know, we live with that. And I do want to say something early on, before we begin. Now, I understand the launch of a game can be stressful for developers and blah blah blah. It does, I'm just annoyed that it seems like the PDF that comes with Primogen Edition, which is an actual source book for the tabletop game, doesn't seem to be anyone with folders. That's just frustrating. I won't lie. I wish there was more clarification on that. It doesn't seem to be there, and the thread about it on Steam forums is just kind of overshadowed about people complaining about their SJWs in World of Darkness, which World of Darkness has always been left leaning. It's legitimately always been goths writing about what social issues, screw of man kind of deal. And they've always tried for diversity, so, you know, it's nothing new. It's just, you can tell more because they're being both less and more subtle about it in different ways. But we're not here to both criticize and evaluate the writing of V5, or R5, or even W5, even though I really dislike W5 so far. For a very specific reason, that's mainly because of my love of the original. But I don't like some of the changes, and hopefully it can stand well on its own, but, you know. I'm not going to criticize anyone who does like it for what it is. But we're just going to jump straight into Vampire Masquerade Swansong. Just want to clear that up. It's kind of annoying that the PDF's not there. I would have loved to read it and, like, gave feedback while playing the game, but, like, I can't because it's not there. So, that's frustrating. But no, we're just gonna jump straight into it. I know nothing about the plot of this game. I've only ever seen the werewolf scene, which, because I love werewolf apocalypse, I've seen the werewolf scene. And that's it. All I know is it's way more focused on the talking aspect of Vampire Masquerade, which is great. Okay, Prince's Quarters. The Boston Core is in turmoil. Cold Red Alert has been issued. This means a major crisis occurred. Eamon, Alicia, and Gabe are summoned by the prince. We're playing on keyboard, by the way. Vampires walk among us. Unknowing we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organizing into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. Wow, that... Like, I don't think the trailers are any up on their channel anymore. Is the domain of the Camarilla Accords in to enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. Surprise final death's not right, because that's a specific term to the thing. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverstein, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers, known as the Hartford Chantry. Okay, so we got the Tremere, The Alliance will not provide stability to the domain. Will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. Trafficking of blood and noble victims serves the needs for the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. So we're going to Elysium to celebrate the new founding between the Boston Camarilla, Nikon, which is the developer or the publisher. I'm pretty sure it's the publisher. Presents. Should I mean the developer? I'm going to be honest.
Get this going. There, ready.
I might.
Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I might turn up the voices a bit, because they're a bit quiet.
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's
Vampire Masquerade Swansong. Also, either that is a vision by Malkavian, or there's going to be a big thing of thing. I know words. The Elysium. It's called Swansong, so I don't imagine a happy ending for any of our characters. Oh, we got some graphic popping there. Oh, great. I'm gonna be trying forgiving on graphics as it's kind of a thing as for pan the game a bit for, as long as it can handle the emotional scenes.
Did you feel it too?
I think it'll be fine.
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Alright, so we have a kid with us who apparently said did they feel it too, like feeling the, you know.
We've got a problem.
Using, is it called, I forget what the skin condition's
Call
called,
them back.
but it's an interesting choice. It's a good choice. Yeah, no, that was a bit egregious. Oof. Again, I'll try not to comment too much on it. We'll mess around some of the sayings afterwards.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
I'm guessing that's his goal? I'm assuming. The golden skin is really cool, I will not lie, from a character design point. That's just
Come
cool.
on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down.
Emma Lois, Rebellion Star.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block.
Okay, so we're...
Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Really? Oh no, it's Chicago who's usually... Okay, so we have... In a dialogue, some answers require use of your skills. Your skills is compared to what your opponent's arraying and... don't know what's happening with eyes a bit. Goes along with the mouse. The higher the rate wins. You cannot use skill rating at 0. Using a skill consumes willpower. If the dialogue wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay, so we want to win. All right. We got nothing in that. Okay, cool. Using willpower for each one throws me a little bit. I get why. Logically, as a game design, you don't want people just to go through every single choice if you're heavily focusing on dialogue as the main gameplay. But also, that's not how tabletop works at all. Oh my god. Anyway, she has nothing tied. So I don't like the forced choice at the beginning. You gotta make one more risky.
I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince.
Ooh, that's a
You know she's
way to
always
pronounce
looking
it.
for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
Also, yeah, you're a harpy. It's
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
okay. What's a code red? I'm glad they put it down, like, you know,
Code red and
tells us
Ever
it
since
can
the
go back.
fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Okay.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening.
Okay, so we got a bit of a not a straight up anarchist because she's a member of Camarilla, but like a rebellious star. We're a Toreador who I think she's a Toreador who doesn't really care much for the prince. We clean house.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives.
Okay, yeah.
documents,
All right.
Anything that might betray our network and relationships.
That's fine. So can I go to settings? Because I'm turning up the sound. That's annoying. It reset. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Draw distance max. I don't know what these mean, I'm gonna be honest. V syncing off, brightness. It's fine. Change the subject.
What comes after phase 2?
That's good, that's better.
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
I'll point out, having Hina tattoos be a thing for vampires is pretty cool because they're temporary tattoos.
You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Okay, vampire clans have disciplines. Some disciplines are using dialogue, is with skills or higher levels. Not all all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some models may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Using a discipline uses hunger. Hunger you can exceed. Okay, so we can use presence. We can only use presence with a 0% chance of success. We can't even try this. Presence. Yeah, no, we're gonna fail this, but flat April. Yeah.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash.
Oh, that's
without
cool.
knowing about it.
I like
You
that
must
visual
know
effect
exactly what Jay is being blamed for.
it,
don't
right?
you?
I like that visual effect for presence.
My dear Amim, I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please, you're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you.
Oh, we
From
can
now
just
on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Alright. Do we get walk to the prince, or we just gotta visually cut to the prince? Oh no, we get to walk to the prince. Okay, so we got goals. We also got a codex. Okay, so we got talents, which I'm pretty sure is our things, right? Okay, talents, increase talents. Each talent is used to... Okay, cool. Okay, this is how we get blood back. We've only got one discipline of presence, and we got skills of rhetoric, threatening, okay, so yeah, this is very much talking. We are talking about traits, which I'm pretty sure is our skills. No, traits are no. Okay, yeah, hunger. Ah, okay, so traits. Alright, so traits apparently just, come up. Alright, so we got a codex and we got a thing. So what do we have on codex? Alright, Water Darkness. Do we have any great thing for Beast? Bloodbond, Brush of Life, Vassal? So, okay, alright. Curry, Library, Embrace, Final Death, Ghoul, Hunger, Kindred, okay. Masquerade, Hartford Chantry. While New England certainly isn't lacking in vampire strongholds, for Hartford Chantry is the most famous Tremere Haven. It's direct rival to Salem Chantry. Hartford held its own for several centuries, during which it was subject to infighting, enemy attacks, and turf wars. Its influence, which fluctuated over the years, greatly increased under the reign of Joan Rains, who leads the domain into 2014. Success, David Albertson seems to be intent on maintaining his same momentum in the years coming, as demonstrated by recent turds between Hartford and Boston. Dana Institute. Kindred must blend in the more masses. Somehow Cavians believe they need to be treated in order to do this, by reducing the delusions they have to make them stand out. The previous Prince of Boston, the Quittin King, created an Elysium where members of his clan would seek treatment. The Institute. Okay, that's not boring. Assuming this is a low profile place. Okay, cool. Prince, Primogen, Baron, clans. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, KF is interesting. Boop, boop. Just getting rid of those because that's stuff we already know about. We are actually going to read about Avalon because, hey, I want to know what our backstory is, so I know on Clan, Day of Embrace, 1929, Generation 12, Hilda McAndrews, okay. Men of Bronze. Born in Harlem in 1901, Emma grew up in a family of poor African-American performers. Her father, Mason, was a musician by night and a window washer by day. Her mother, Cara, sang when she was not taking care of her 4 children. When he was drafted in 1917, Emma's father enlisted him with 15th Regiment of New York National Guard, the Harlem Hellfighters, and participated in the liberation of France. He joined a jazz band in his unit and became a phenomenal success. After the war ended, Pacha Studios had them record an album, which would become the first jazz record to be played non-stop on French phonographs. Following their success, Manson decided to bring his family to Paris and make a living playing his music in the jazz clubs that were beginning to sprout up around the capital. Paris. Amber was 17 years old and was a dancer. She spent her time with Elise, who came to listen to her father, and it took a little time for her to get noticed. She discovered Fiersel Burgers and their international show. She auditioned for it and passed with flying colours. From odd jobs backstage to subbing for other performers, she provided herself becoming a headline actor at just 21 years old. The Burquesque stripping act took off in Paris by storm, making her extremely popular. Emma began travelling through Europe, dancing to packed houses in the hottest cabinets. Emma was young, beautiful, and radiant. Her life was the night the champagne and money flowed. She was determined and alluring, the embodiment of free and independent woman of the early 20th century. She had a fiery temple that soon attracted the attention of Europe's divas. Divas. That's Victoria clan. I don't think does Codex mention that as a nickname for them? Maybe. Maybe. Anyway. To Die in Your Arms. December 1923, Emma performed 8 times at the Vienna Carla Theatre. On the first night, she was introduced to Hilda McAndrews by the theatre decorator outside the dressing room. Emma was immediately captivated by this mysterious aristocrat who attended each of her performances. They spent the night that following in bars, exchanging stories about their lives and their art, their passions and their struggles. Hilda was cultured, charismatic, and politically engaged in the suffragette movements and the women artistic community. Emma, to her surprise, fell under the spell and gave into the irresistible attraction. A passionate relationship formed right between the two women, who became inseparable. Hilda confided in Emma and told her about the vampiric nature over the course of the next few years. For their love endured, but also seduced by the promise of eternal youth, Emma asked to be signed right away. It would take yet another 3 years, however, before Hilda managed to get the local prince to agree to it. The prince feared that the young woman's notoriety could be a danger to Masquerade. With the prince's blessing at last, Hilda threw a spectacular celebration in honor of a companion whom she would embrace at the end of the memorable evening. The sound of boots. Having lived in Vienna since being a Finn, Hilda and Emma left Austria in 1934 for Paris, and then Budox. Alas, France surrendered in 1940, forced the couple to reconsider their plans. With the help of her contacts in London, Hilda managed to negotiate crossing to Boston, her hometown. Though hesitant at first, the city's Markavian prince, the Quittin King, finally granted them asylum. Imna and Hilda were introduced to a court where 50 years of integration would bring them their passion to a inevitable end. Interesting. So we're going to find out what happened to them.
It's gonna be a long night.
I do like this because I'm running a 20th edition game.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
set in the 5th edition timeline. In London after like Wait, Fall of London is in 2012. If they've been saying they've been going on about the Fall for 12 years, it must be 2016 is my guess.
Can I help you?
Okay.
Good evening.
That must be the time period this game takes place in. I think it's 2012 when the Fall of London takes place. This is a fancy Elysium, like, oh my god. I don't usually go for these spectacles of, like, Secret Society kind of vibe when I do my Elysiums, but hey, I probably should if this is, like... Okay, so we gotta collect a group of people. That will probably High Clan.
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Okay,
Keep
flip.
him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance.
That was weird.
The blood in your
It's very
veins
confused.
boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
There's usually more of us.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a code red is a code red.
So the pie in the vision is something that happened.
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
Oh, that's
He's
a good
second
Nosferatu then.
honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
No. We got child issues. He's one of the members of a Primogen. That's probably... Wow, we're out of blood. Wait, what? Weren't we just feeding? Okay, wow.
Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check.
Primogen. God damn, they're going with that
Check and
pronunciation?
balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King.
Quentin
They'd
King.
hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
Alright.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her
Amen.
get away with this.
That's how you pronounce it.
All right, calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
Whoa, that was a weird.
I don't
Well,
need
that's
your
interesting.
help.
She has like a tattoo on
Ma'am,
the side of her neck.
Please, stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
Now this is our
Still
sire.
haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Focus allows you to temporarily increase the skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase focus, the more willpower costs. To be a focus, a skill must maintain the score point of 1. Disciplines or knowledges cannot be focused. That's actually really cool. I think that's really cool. Alright. Can't do it on that one. I'm gonna waste 6 willpower for this. We will, because it's like, goes from 30% to 1. This focus system is actually really cool. Like, this is kind of like the +1 system. Like, if you spend a willpower on a roll, you gain an automatic +1 success, which is kind of really good. But, like, this is really cool. I like this. I like this system. Oh, opponents can spend focus. Oh! Oh, come on. Your opponent can also spend focus on their own skills, unlike your focus. Unlike your focus, only allows them to increase their skill. Yeah, okay, risk of opponent's focus is represented in percentage of that. The more aggressive you are, skill focus use disciplines more. Okay, that's cool. This is really neat. I actually like this.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen.
Oh my god.
You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets.
What's her tattoo that she, like...
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess
Sorry, my neck's
is that
slightly
she'd like
hanging.
to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
Nobody's answering?
I like this setup for a plot, though. This is a good
They've all
setup.
got such long faces.
Shitty night, huh?
Is there like a bar in here?
Sorry, that's not possible.
Alright.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, MM.
What does she know about the code red?
Abby, do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Who did this? Because, like, it could be, like, an Anarch attack is my first thought, but, like... What? Like, an Anarch attack, why would they go this brutal, you know? There's a war.
We haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
And it's because of code red.
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You wanna invest?
Don't tempt me.
Oh, we have any rhetoric. Oh, it just use all our willpower. My club isn't profitable from that farm.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
Caleb. Oh, flip. This just not so many names I can't pronounce. Okay. This is great design. If I was going full on, like, Prince who's this flashy, these wool morals would literally show the full of Kane. I'm not gonna lie and see if Enoch. I'd be that type of Prince, you know? Get that symbolism in. I like the switching of characters so far, though. The first Caleb conversation did for me. Well, yeah, she's like, it's a code red, like, she's massive. A massive attack on the city, and one of your friends, I'm guessing Childer? Could be a Childer? I don't know exactly well what Jenny's relationship is with M right now. Oh, flip, here we go. Malkavian time. Malkavian time. I'll be honest, I will appreciate this game just throwing you into the deep end of, like, vampire politics with a big event happening, and just telling you to find your own thing. Because I, who runs a vampire game, who's played in vampire games, are like, oh, I'm still feeling like I'm grasping for what I need. Lacia, the unstable seer.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny, for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin.
Is this kid even real?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
I missed her so much. We're gonna be separated again. I missed her so much.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
The kid's not real.
Mom?
I'm just calling it right now.
Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here.
We might turn off ray tracing of
Hazel
reflections.
wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Got a couple reasons I'm thinking the kid's not real.
No one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Yep. No. Oh wow, they really did. Okay, I'm good. I'm glad they didn't go for a big reveal there, and they're just like, okay, cool. The kid's just not real, or is it Lasombra? Or it is actually a Malkavian as well, because that could be a tenebration, but like, not tenebration, obfuscation, but you know.
You get out. Just tonight.
Anyway.
Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
Are we a Koru?
Or she's a major drama queen.
M doesn't realize how serious this is. We'll go with that.
You shouldn't make light of the situation.
Oh wow, we're jumping between characters. Flipping out.
There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting.
Oh, do we have like veins in our faces because we haven't fed?
Is so nervous.
Who's de-aging? We'll go if we asked for it.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Oh yeah, one of her eyes is like thing. She can believe whatever she wants, I don't care, yeah.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening.
Quentin King's disappearance,
Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
I like the Ventru so far. He seems like the reasonable head of this group.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Also, damn, the prince is marketing on her side. She must be... Okay, so... Choose a profile. Oh, flip. Rehearse diva. Okay, so we can, like... Dialogue and physical attributes. It allows the character to have more comfort. Alright, let's see if we can do this freely. Alright, alright. Go to discipline menu? Okay. We're probably gonna put one in social, okay, and probably get our persuasion and our rhetoric up. Can we use in dialogue? I want to get those to 2, these 2 to 2. That costs 5. We probably want some mental ability, maybe 1 in deduction, 1 here. That's, they go to here, and probably how much? Oh, disciplines cost a lot. Okay, so we're gonna make it a little bit of a skill monkey first. That costs 60. Okay, wow, these cost a lot of points. They. Okay. Alright, we really don't have anything that can go up. Alright. Okay. Hang on a sec. Yeah, no, disciplines. Oh, we can apply, we need a hold to apply. Alright. We really can't get anything here. Would love to, but like, I'd love to go up presence line. All specs is also, but we're gonna go all specs and presence. Okay, since they kind of want us to put points into it, we take away these points. That's still not enough, we need 45. We can just get that. So you want way more social? I wanted some more, but we'll probably pick up some presence, yes. Since the game seems to kind of want us to build that way, so we'll build this way. I hope I made righteous decisions to that. Like, you know, got a swan tattoo and everything. Hazel Swan. You know, I appreciate a prince who knows their marketing. None of these games will ever give you as many points as, like, you know, the video, you know, like virtual tabletop, so it always feels a bit weird. I like it. I always feel a little lacking, you know.
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
Why? We're gonna go.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
It's not her fault. We'll go that.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
Alright.
Yes, my prince.
But maybe we skipped
I'll
it.
be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Yeah.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years.
Oh my god, the pronunciation is really weird.
Strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel
You're also both Toreador.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
That's not how...
She's not gonna like it.
It's not how Primogen...
I don't care.
What?
I'm
Hang on, let me read the description
is much
of it.
bigger than all that. What do you think?
You'll go, I need to think about it. Let's not, like, accidentally just... Actually, no, I don't like a call. We'll probably go with that. We're both hard. She's shown that.
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question.
Oof, okay.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay. I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I
Okay.
have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me.
Okay, that's...
What the hell is going on?
I feel like more I play, MM's probably the best character to start off with. She has the vibe of someone who doesn't like the authority figures, which generally...
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course. I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it. I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Citizens. Safe zone is a place where no one can see feed. You can find them where he's flying around. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time. Okay, so that basically...
from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us.
So I think so far is like the best character to start with. One, I just trust the authority is a very simple, a very, 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 very simple thing. But it does make him more of a player surrogate, because look at this. Look at what the camera is going, how the camera is being presented here. This is not something that you will read to the audience as a trustworthy source, let's say. And the fact that she has no idea what's fully going on, no idea what code red is, makes the questions she's saying doesn't make her come across as an idiot, just makes her come across as slightly uninformed.
Hi.
Why can't we feed? How do we feed?
Did you need something?
I don't get the feed button. Wait. How do we feed, game? How do I numb? How do I numb?
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I take the blood sip? Also, hang on. Screw it. Well, this has been bothering me. Okay, cool. This game seems to take Primogen as just a general title of like higher up and not someone which is meant to represent the clan, which is what Primogen is meant to be. Okay, so safe zone, huh? Prey will naturally reveal themselves. To feed on them, you need to find a safe zone. You can lure prey to. Go after us. Okay, cool. Setting up prey. Okay, so increase the suspicion. All right. Hey. Okay.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Don't know why we get suspicion for this, because this is a vampire hideout. Didn't expect a full-on cutscene, gotta be honest, didn't expect that. Oh my god, ow. Sorry, my neck. I don't think the shaky cam... Hold on, okay. The vampire used their power, charm, and seduction to prey. Sorry for the sneeze. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you do not release it before the bar is full, the prey will die and be drained of blood. So you gotta press the button. Okay. Ooh, we got okay. Damn, we took that. We took a lot of blood from that. Nice. That's a cool minigame. Damn. Got sanguineness. Some prey blood emotional resonance. At the end of the scene, resonance will provide just run discipline. Yeah, that's how that works in the tabletop. If the prey survives, you may feed on them a second time. However, okay, cool. Wait, what? Why do we only have 2 blood? Why do we only have 2 blood? Game, what? Well, we're not feeding on her again. That's fine. Our suspicion is... Where's our suspicion? Is it our talents? They're not traits, is it? Oh yeah, we're not getting any more suspicion. That's fine. I don't know why we have 2 blood points. That's a bit weird. Okay, cool. You don't have to do the minigame again. Understood. Let's get our blood resonance. Okay. Oh no, that killed her. Oh, whoops. Oh, flip. Whoopsie daisy. And we have no blood points? Oh, we have no hunger.
Sorry, I got carried away. It's alright. As long as it stays between us. But watch out.
Yeah. Didn't realize that would do that. That okay, whoopsie daisy.
I know.
Absolutely divine.
Alright, Jay. Where are you hiding?
And then there are the palaces, the mosaics,
I know that
gardens,
voice.
and the vibrant youth population.
It must have been busy with the police and all.
They make a lot of noise, but life Can I help you? finds a way. At night, mostly.
I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Whoops, I did not realize that would kill her. That's my fault.
People just want to have fun, and their descent has a delicious taste.
Okay, understood. I get how the game works now.
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty
Ow.
is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's...
Sorry, I'm just leaning over to grab my phone.
Though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
I hate my neck hurt.
I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do.
Alright, cool, we can skip. That's not too bad. Are you April?
Victoria!
Anna.
My little Rose.
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you. As splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you?
This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
I'm worried. We're gonna go.
This atmosphere is starting to weigh on me.
We haven't had any news, but everyone is expecting the worst. What a strangely human attitude.
I understand them. Some are waiting for their children, others for their sire.
Just say child. Just.
You
Oh my god.
someone too.
No. That explains why I'm less stressed out than everyone else.
I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash.
What the hell is that?
You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others.
Ah, hi
Others
humanity,
handle
I
their
see.
own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
Jay's important to me. We'll go there.
Journey is someone I can trust. I can't let her down now.
Is Journey a prince?
No.
Then her opinion doesn't matter. The only individuals who should matter to you are royalty. The rest, they're just for decoration.
Thanks for the advice,
Oof.
Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling, and I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
Oh my god. Alright, we're not gonna waste it, but we're gonna see. She's interested in our agreement with Hartford. Come on, it's almost a 50-50. Oh, and we got a success.
What did you hope your emissary would do? Double-cross Iverson?
Oh, please, I'm just curious, that's all.
Diplomats are rarely sent out without good reason. If you sent someone, then there was something in it for you.
Fine, guilty as charged. I'm very interested in your prince's project. I'd like to transpose it to Atlanta.
Oh, she's from
I
Atlanta,
contacted the
alright.
warlocks to try and learn more. I was actually surprised that Deneb agreed to cooperate with Kindred outside his chantry.
Deneb?
Hartford's regent. I understood that he was the one Hazel was in negotiations with.
Are they really that wary of outsiders?
Warlocks are naturally suspicious of other families, but Osborne, he's unique. Paranoid, eccentric, and highly intelligent. The type of man you can't manipulate.
You seem to know him pretty well.
Well enough to know not to trust him.
Does she know what's going on out there?
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes, I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
I heard about the wedding.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding?
Oh yes, my wedding to Tigurius. It was fabulous.
Vampire wedding? Alright.
Spectacular celebration.
I think congratulations are in order.
Oh, do you? It's a political marriage. Nothing more. Our family needed it.
You did it for the cam?
You seem surprised.
Is she a Revenant family then?
You may not have noticed, but the Camarilla has lost some of its luster since the Ancili left.
I'm not going to get on that pronunciation. I have no idea. Celia is just like one of the weird ones. What does she think about the court?
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
Leave.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
I gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too.
Alright.
If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Alright. We got a quest.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later. What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster
Sorry,
I
I'm
get
just
out of here, the
listening to the conversation.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm looking for Jenny.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
Alright.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything,
Oh,
alright?
their hunger being 0 means they're full on blood. Sorry, my brain's still in
Did you need anything
V5,
else?
V20 mode. The princess of floor all to herself.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
There is a surveillance unit.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Leave.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Okay, another enclave on our right, so I guess here?
I know that perfume. Jay.
Ah, all specs time. Behind centers also light objects you can discover, hidden items and supernatural powers. Yes. Pull down.
You want to...
Also goes into here, but we can't get into here. I like the effects of the disciplines I can't like so far. I'm definitely gonna make a higher Auspex on this. Oh damn, we turned it off.
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys. How well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
Any news from Jay?
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
Sorry, God, I thought I was gonna sneeze again. What do you know about the Chantry?
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them.
I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with
Because
them?
they're the goddamn
She had
Tremere.
plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand.
Like, it's for Tremere. I mean, Chantry just said since the founding of America. Of course.
I've got to find Jay.
Of course it'd
If
be
I see
important.
Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Oh, did Allspice go back on? Yes, it did. Nice.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
There's a conversation happening there.
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
There's a conversation. We should be up to here with Allspice with that, I'm gonna be honest, because Allspice is also supernatural.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi. And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, did not expect that, I'm gonna be all honest. Consumables are a single item that provides bonuses, gear, ding, and documents. Okay, cool. I do have the DLC which adds in goods for gear, but I don't know where that is. Guest list, Boston, okay. Alright, what's some names?
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Alright. Grunge not dead. Bunch of Grunger, a musician. Mood board.
Is it Kala Saw? Jay always got along well with her sire.
Seems to be a musician of some sort. So, okay, we don't have technology. Alright. Alright. We got a little more.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
If Zeus had chosen Flower to reign over all others, the Rose would be queen.
Must be from a poem. Let's just ask her.
April, Have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Goddamn, you don't have psychology. Actually, well, that's really not worth it. I won't tell anyone.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
What does Journey risk?
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Drop it. Alright.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Stairs going upwards. Where are we?
Took the elevator to get here.
Right, there's nothing. This is how we arrived. Alright. Okay, cool. I see where she is now. We just did that for no apparent reason. Can you go through here? I wonder if it's just to learn more information they take you around in a circle. Because this is the way she came in. She went into there, and she went down here. Went into her office for a bit, then left.
They can't hurt me.
I went into the archives. Okay, cool. Do we have a card? Oh, alright, that's interesting. What are we doing here? See, there's an archive card in here.
It's locked.
Alright, no, we can't. Technology seems like it's going to be an important skill. If it's the general hacking skill. There's a weird thing here. Like she moved a bit weirdly. I wonder if she has stopped to talk to someone. My guess is that. Let's see if it will last through those red curtains it didn't last through earlier now. This game has a lot of weird flag kind of basis stuff. Because they're telling us it to shoot.
Trail ends there.
Yeah.
Where could she have gone after that?
That's what I would like to know. Yeah, she went into here. And into here. But we can't get into here. Literally followed it everywhere. Alright, time to talk to this person. Oh god.
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
That's all our willpower, though.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, ma'am.
Okay.
Say hello to your sire for me.
What do we do? What do we do? Oh my god, like, this is actually pretty difficult to figure out what the game wants us to do right now.
Yes?
Maybe I'm going to go into the archives? Can we run? Yes, we can run. Nice. Even if it's not a fast run, we can run. Is there something we missed in these offices? Let's just have a look around in the...
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Ah, yes. Ah, God, I turned my neck too fast. God damn it. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry, just a bit of neck pain. I thought a bird flew through my window again. That happened earlier this week. Okay, so we got a magnetic keycard now. So I'm guessing it's here. You swipe card. Yes.
Jay, what were you doing in the archives?
Let's find out. Ooh, flip, that's got in our blood.
File about a party from a few years ago.
As requested of our Prince, Quantum King, the Winter Solstice will be celebrated on 21st of December. For the entire night, at the behest of the celebration will be inspired by masquerades in your pagan calendar. Invitation message approved by our Prince. Your esteemed Prince of Boston, Quentin King, does you a distinct honor for inviting you to a Winter Solstice celebration at his home. Inspired by pagan masquerade, please come accompanied and above all masked. You'll pledge your respects and allegiances to revered Prince of Avalon along this night of the year. You're expected at 7 p.m. on the 21st of 1998. Please note, refusal is not optional. The safety of +1s is not guaranteed.
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Well, this does actually feel like a VTM game, I'm gonna be honest right now, like an actual tabletop thing. I'm guessing if you have tech skill, you can mess around with this. Oh no. Oh no, I thought you needed that. Alright, cool. Cool. It's blue line. It's new, and hopefully we'll get us somewhere.
Battery's dead.
Read note.
This page was torn out.
I need your help. Meet me as soon
Seems
as possible
like
in the
it's a
enclave.
match to the file from the archives.
Yeah.
Abigail must have done it. But why?
Meet me in the enclave.
Battery's dead.
Really? The battery's dead? Can't I just quickly look through the stuff of a charger?
Abigail, we've gotta talk.
Message, can you confirm that it's safe to listen, come to Iverson's waiting for your reply? Oh wait, there's multiple messages. Message from, where are you? Been looking for you everywhere. Code red. Okay, the code red one. No, we're aware of that. Confidential. Oh my god. Oh my god. This report is a summary of Mr. J. Maroon's annual audit of finances and administration of Miss Ivan's domain. The data provided our wealth manager led us to console that the accounting year was balanced of the year. The appearance of sustained profit is examined in part by investments made during the development of Red Salon, namely development and expansion of Red Salon to Cellar Streets, owned by Dr. Richard Dunmont, purchase of lab equipment, refrigerated cabinets, decoration and expansion of the bar area, investments by Durham's Research, extensive lab, specifically more testable subjects, purchase several real estate properties to expand Red Saloon's chain. Another point of profits was transformed by the Hartford Chantry to support pharmaceutical research, as described in the pre-unification agreement. Mr. J. Marone reported that in July, the request of detailed accounts of expenses incurred, which appeared to have corrected some of the decisions and access in the state. In this respect, we would like to emphasize that given their success in protecting our investments. We strongly recommend Mr. Day Marone's personal protection for maintaining the coming year. Mr. J. Dorrance for 1999 for 2019 expands of the real estate portfolio of neighborhoods adjacent to domain. Mr. J. Marone has managed to convince about 30% of the owners. Okay, cool. 30% of owners for it is projected 60 million of the value of 2 million development of red saloons, continued investment of Dr. Marone's research, but the establishment of a financial administrator person in Dr. Onward's aspects to the site, continue funding for the Harvard Pharmaceutical Research. On this chapter, J. Warren recommends the unification agreement with Harvard stimulates research be relocated to Boston following the signature of the agreement. In fact, he thinks a available monitoring amount of involved in possible. Okay. A lot of planning for this. We could go back to Enclave now, but let's talk to her first.
Hey, what now?
No, man.
You seem busy. I'll leave you alone.
You catch on quick.
Just meetings. Just meetings. Let's get to where we need to go. Let's see if Enclave has opened up to us now. Now we know about that. I'm assuming you were meant to figure that out earlier.
It's a disaster.
Nope. Oh, come on, game. What are we meant to do here? Find Abigail and question her about Journey. Well, we can do that. That's... Unless, like, we get it, we don't have the skill. God, we're gonna have to burn for our willpower and hope we don't fail it, I guess. Like, it's really weird. It's like, oh, hey. For once, I just want to say how my friend Johnny has made organizing weapon and wrestling.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
Bosley's looking for answers.
Alright.
Hey, what now?
That's the best we got. Let's give it a shot. Yep, alright, cool. Yeah, 0. That was a waste.
Come on, she works for you. You know her.
That's annoying.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
Yeah, we're out of willpower now.
Busy. I'll leave.
What are we going to do, game?
Quick.
What are we meant to do? Like... Find Abigail. Yeah, this is Abigail, right?
Quit bugging me.
No, that's April. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just wasted all my willpower for a stupid check. Oh, I can't believe I did that. No. I don't know where reset takes you, so we're not going to do that. Oh my god, whoopsie. I'm slamming my head against the wall. That was so bad. Are you Abigail?
Can I help you?
Yes. I know she's seen Jenny. Okay, cool.
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And? I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, alright? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jar's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
Yeah, okay, we can go talk to Abe. Yeah, no, this is... We can go. I think we can go up to the second floor through this way. Oh, we can. Nice. Ah, we can get us in through this. Their turn. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's nice, actually. That's a really nice thing to do. We're just gonna carry on. I'm sure there's plenty of... Alright. Damn, that's weird.
The door is locked.
Scary, alright. Oh, just security. I'm a bit weirded out because it's like, oh, point of return. Can we just not get in yet? Oh, that, okay, you gotta hold down. Alright, that's... Okay, cool.
No fucking way. Shit. So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright.
They're gonna
They
go,
don't
yeah.
have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, Ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Oh, flip. Hmm. Oh, damn. I honestly don't know. I feel like we should take it to the prince, because... Oof, we are not, like, I do not feel like telling it to run and lying bold-faced to the prince is gonna end well.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, Ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
This is gonna end bad. This is gonna end bad either way, but, like, at least let's not have the Camarilla try and kill us. Oh, damn. Let's go freely. Let's go mental. And go psychological. We'll go with that. I'm gonna go with disciplines, and we're gonna go with Auspex? Because this Auspex has some weird stuff in it, right? For... Yeah, no, we want to get to here. Yeah, we want to get to this one. Yeah, for more like, you know, she can read psychology. She can read the psychology of people.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
And she's not the best looking, but she can read psychology of people, and she has good tech skills and stuff. We're gonna go with
How
that.
was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
I don't remember. We're gonna go with this.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely...
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
Yes, but it's got nothing to do, yes, but it's got nothing to do with it.
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
She doesn't trust him?
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
Well, Specs was the right choice.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Was he either an actual vampire or legitimately just a... Yeah, no, she's got spooky aura. So I'm generally convinced she's just a manifestation of her madness, but it could be like... Because none of the other characters seem to view her, and a child vampire is weird. It's not unheard of, it's just considered very... not a good thing to do. I like the obfuscate lines. Okay. Okay, wow, alright. Oh, flip. Alright. That'd be really cool if you can control it, and if we saw, like, how high is her obfuscate? I wonder if we had higher, like, tenebration, but not tenebration. Or specs with MM, we could notice these guys. Oh, we got a premonition? Premonition? Given to the premonition. Yep. Always do that. We're always gonna do that. Why wouldn't we? Very king in yellow, that. Why do we have a mark on our head?
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
Let's see. Nothing. Just a weird. Wait, that's a photo? Oh no, it's a picture. Let's keep our artifacts up just in case. And nothing interesting. Jara, I'd like to have given you this, give you this bond that we've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid. I'll never ban you, Jara, never. We've bound together forever. We are one. Since that first night, the first instance, nothing can ever keep us apart, I promise, Kay. Right? 1941. 1841, I mean. No idea what's happening in 1841. My history is not that great. Ooh. Observe detail.
There are traces. But I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong.
Let's have a look around for something to break it then. Summary of the individuals of Hartford Chantry. Mr. Osborne, region of the Hartford Chantry, ambitious and paranoid, extremely skilled in thaumaturgy, favors unification but mentions escape routes in his private conversations. To be mentioned, monitored. Visit Jaffrey Library once a month. Miss Wellfields, Joan Reyes' child. She is secretive mind-controlled specialist who supports Mr. Osborne unconditionally. Although he continues to be wary of her, she supports the unification to support the choice of her region. Mr. Samuels, a child of Upton Roundland. His blue blood is paradigmatic, well-versed in institute finances. He is the head of a thriving business, and he seems to have moved on to Boston on a part-time basis, residing in Jefferson's library. Our intelligence indicate that he is ensured for a financial balance of the agreement that has been signed, which is in rather fair favor of. Mr. Fleming, specialization in poison, and is Mr. Osborne's personal bodyguard. He's said to have survived several blood hunts and has recently moved to the library. He is believed there is to protect warlocks in the event of a retreat. According to our sources, he is opposed to the agreement because they have a strong personal resentment to Digest Shikas. Oh god, reading. Mrs. Vance has lived in Boston since the creation of the Hartford branch of Hartford branch in Boston. Unknown sire, specializes in high-level protection rituals. Little information available. The pie will be her first outing from the library if she accepts the invitation. We need more time to research her background. Mr. Woods, child of Dayton Osborne, resident of Hartford, is new to thaumaturgy but shows very good skill at memory magic. Still under the authority of their sire, therefore in favor of agreement with us. Mr. Green, resident in Hartford, Mr. Welkman's child of Mr. Welkford, nothing to report, was embraced 2 years ago, kept his family and job research as a chemist. Report instance that he is pro-unification. Mr. Shen was selected by the Chantry to come to work at the Red Saloon, conducting experiments on blood stabilization. Exciting experience in thaumaturgy, report indicates that he's in favor of unification, but for his own interests. He only feeds in blood banks. Mr. Hudson, selected by the Chantry to come work at the Red Saloon, conduct experiments on blood stabilization. Specializes in blood storage rituals. Report indicates that she is rather recent about the unification, afraid of sharing her knowledge, suspicion of Boston. Vessels provided. Intelligence on the Chantry. In 17th and 18th centuries, thaumaturgies were influential throughout New England, but they've also experienced dark times. I think their power erode over the years, primarily due to the encroachment on the Sabbat members from northern and western New England during the period. Some Tremere Elder believe that led to a major convert of allies with Sabbat to bring down about their downfall. Although few agree on which of the three major conflicts is to blame, the loss of the status suffered by their entire family is a wound still runs deep and has led to the great dislike of the Sisters of Salem. Operating primarily out of the Chapel of Hartford, the thaumaturgists have found an ongoing competition with eventual coteries of dominance in the state of being quickly exploited by opportunists. Thus, Prince of New Haven and Hartford came to them to help in the early 19th century. They graciously accepted. Wisely, they have not yet recalled the debate on the venture owe them, but there is likely to happen soon. Indeed, as a result of the unification agreement in Boston, the Chancery will greatly increase its political and economic clout over the Hartford domain. Within the Chancery itself, prestige is highly praised. Competition within the upper echelons of the hierarchy is so fierce that more thaumaturges are lost to internal strife than clashes with the Sabbat. This is largely due to the fact that Doan Osborne, despite his understanding behavior, jealously guards his position to make it impossible for his apprentices to progress. Whenever a warlock seems to be on the verge of unlocking new mysteries, they often replaced by a lesser talented one.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's part of the door. I wonder how you can break all of it. Where are you? Time. Prince Produnium.
Oh, this thing's old. Does she still use it? A log with a list of everything that was checked for the party. Invoices, reservations, rentals. All from our network. It's journeys. That could be of interest to Hazel.
I'll snatch that. This cards to me as you wish. Class I've never received. Okay. Mr. Doris, I've already told you about my need to investigate the Quincy Market case. I know you disagree with my theory, but a board attacking the prince is not to take lightly. Could you please reconsider your position, class? I've never reconsidered anything with new evidence. If you have any, please send it. Not on a computer. You know how I feel about them. Mr. Doherty, I picked up a signal that appeared to be an unauthorized outbound call. Could you see me as soon as possible, so I can be giving you these details? No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into a computer since you change your password every 3 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. I know I ordered my computer to be searched. You know, you don't have to monitor me like this. What good am I to you if you don't trust me? If someone is trying to search your computer, believe me, the order didn't come from me. I have every confidence in you, and I urge you to same confidence in me. Finally, in the future, I'd appreciate if you didn't make me sweep accusations without proof. If you have concerns, please come to me and speak to me honestly. It's sincerely yours, your prince. I rely on myself to protect what needs to be protected when I have my own ways of keeping myself safe. Sophia, it's precisely 10 p.m. I'm heading to a party and I'm leaving Curse Lower in your charge. You know your excursion. Everyone, let's have good night. Okay, cool. I'm really wondering what this is.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong.
No idea what it means by that, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, cool, we can leave. For a second I thought we were trapped in here. Don't know why, just had a vibe about that.
It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green.
I like this map gaming so far.
Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
Well, that's cool. I like the psychological elements, even if she is just a prophet. Like, just nothing. She's She's unironically just a prophet.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's.
I'm gonna try and go to all the primogens, you know, for a job and all. Tarot cards.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Hang on. Oh, they're not the mage tarot cards. That'd be really cool. That'd be a nice Easter egg if they were just the mage tarot cards. Oh, that can restore willpower. Okay, cool.
The Salem Gazette.
Salem Gazette. The city council has found a new home for the Citizens of Salem at the Salem Library in recognition of their organizational work to support the local history. While many of the group thanks for annual organization of the Hollow Mass from the Mighty Dead and Mars celebration, while less well known is the implication of the people we need throughout the rest of the year. They host newcomers into the area, troubled youths, old citizens who are just isolated. The Citizens of Salem have an exclusive network of volunteers, and they are joined by a dozen new members each year. Our community should be proud of the unity and mutual support showed by its fellow citizens. From participating of celebrations of council and the social and cultural volunteering done by this organization, declared Mayor after a city council meeting. And she may also be very proud to announce her spouse had also joined the Sister of Salem the previous month. Intern planned. Okay, cool. Story of Mary Lewis. God Ravens. These are some like witchy stuff. Blood magics. Okay. Restoration ritual. Yep. This is some like blood magic stuff. I'm currently playing in a mage game, by the way, so I'm playing with Adena.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place.
Though I don't know if this is more voodoo, considering
A bird.
it's a ritual of some kind.
Well, well. What have we here?
Dear sister, I hope this letter reaches you quickly. Things are critically. It appears we've been a target of a major instance. A code red has been issued, and we are not far from those who have gone to our party. Princes had organized for unification. This could be in our favor, because it's possible for the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithful servant on my prince's interest while negotiation of a treaty. These suspicions could spare our interest in potential allies of Boston and Salem. Rest assured.
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
He's a blood mage of some kind. He is probably Tremere. Can we check that? Character, disciplines, traits. Oh, that's for region. That's for region of a Chantry, damn. Yeah, no, he is Tremere. He is Tremere. Alright, back to the investigation. I'm gonna investigate all the members, which I think there are 4 on the council, which is... I don't know which... I'm guessing Ventru Tremere? Yeah, I can check. We have this, traits. Boston. Oh no, she's a Malkavian. As the honest her Malkavian nature has kept in mind that as a little girl. Violence must be a game behind the secret story, but above all else, everything must be done with her mother, from whom she does not like to be separated. Shijara is a Dosraru, she doesn't have a model. Oh, so she is just a child vampire that... Ooh, that's... Did she embrace her own kid? That's creepy and weird.
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Of course, they would not make this easy. Alright. I'm just looking at time to see, because I don't know how saving in this game works. But you know, I'm trying to figure this out. So glad we got this key.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen.
Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Mask of Self. Do we even have that? Ah, we do. Nice. Unseen Passage. Unseen Passage allows you to move around without it. In this sea, it's not possible to interact with physical items. However, you may stealthily read documents and examine objects. This power will be activated automatically to enter. Okay, cool.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Mem.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
I saw like a little orb up here. Okay, some gruesome art. Just looking at books. I'm looking at books because this is a prime opportunity for like the game developers to put references in. Guessing going in front of us is not gonna. Yeah, I think that little thing in the corner was a save, so let's see if we can just like sneak over in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. You drop it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. We can't drop it. Goddamn. We cannot drop it even if they're out of line of sight. That's annoying. When can we interact with physical options on that tree? Ah, alright, that's one. Do you want to get this first, I'm gonna be honest? Because that's just way cooler. To start to use her like Nosferatu, like her Malkavian madness to reveal things. So this character seems very much more mental than social, which is good. And the last primogen is this Richard Dorman.
Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual.
I don't know why there are like veins in their faces.
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
Alright. Archived confidential report. Marches. Unknown origin. 30 members of the core in a sudden collective panic for several minutes. Quentin King, a prince, called for investigation. Closed without any conclusion findings. 1985, after prescribed 10 years of investigation. October 31st, unknown origin. The servants of a Primogen apartment began to hum the same song for an hour. Quentin King, a prince, called for investigation. Closed out conclusive findings in 1988, after prescribed 10 years of investigation. Unknown origin. The servants of Prince's quarters all laughing hysterically for an hour. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed in 2009 without any, after prescribed 10 years of investigation. May 7. Miss Hazel Iverson, our prince, reported a feeling of sudden, brief mental intrusions during her speech. Miss Iverson, our prince, called an investigation. Closed after investigation. Report delivered in person. Unknown origin. Feeling of immense death felt by several members of the corps, lasting several minutes. Miss Heaven, our prince, called Miss Hazel Everson, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed after investigation. Report delivered in person. Unknown origin. Servants of the Primogen's apartment began vomiting for several minutes. The vessel president experienced uncontrolled crying fits throughout the night. Miss Havel, okay. This is getting into some weird madness thing, I'm gonna be honest.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
Mr. Durham, Dr. Durham, as intruded, I have prepared the donor list for the unification party. It will be ready to pick up in 9 p.m. in Red Saloon. I think your guests will be impressed by the quality of the vintages you've offered them, and I hope that you'll fully appreciate our full suit of our labors.
Disk. That's all Richard knows how to use.
Alright. Let's take it then.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Did you know there's a computer we can use? Oh, there's a computer here. Yeah. Just use this one. Really?
Mr. Ted.
Okay, that's kind of frustrating.
Only Richard would still use that.
It required education. Oh, insert floppy disk. Okay, cool.
No, not there.
Dear Miss Everson, as per your request, Mr. Underwood came to the Red Saloon to carry out a review of the collaboration between the Hartford Tremere. We confirmed the product of our trip can triple if we expand our operation into our basement. I think it'd be wise to create a reserve and allocate 1/3 of our product to Hartford. We also provide a temperate control storage area for this purpose. As for your more practical question, please do not include the formulas I have been able to work on in my dealings. Mr. Underwood also feels that we need to keep them secret in order to keep an advantage in our agreement. We have the feeling that convincing them to send Tremere to Boston to perform blood stabilization tests would be a better alternative. As for the industrial provost by 400 units per week, I prefer to err on the side of caution. I'm able to provide everything alone in my laboratory. Aiming at more would start a quest to move, and would surely get noticed by our supply of raw materials. I hope to provide you with missing information for your discussion on the agreement, which, in addition to the giant step forward, will make it possible for science will undoubtedly be withdrawn of the new Boston under your reign. Sincerely yours.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
We haven't completed investigating the primogens. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we've investigated everything we can so far.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Oh, you read that. You've used the computer. Nothing's there. Alright, I guess we'll just talk to the kid now.
Mr. Teddy!
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Yes, we can go.
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I was able to spy on Hilda.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
I went into a Dungeon's room.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent allusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
I had a premonition.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
Don't talk about them. They seem to be part of a coterie, so I'll have coterie backup mentality.
I found that at Jara's.
But I have no idea.
File on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
Nothing else.
That's all I was able to find.
So far, she's been my favorite character to play.
Thank you.
Both because I kind of know what I'm doing with her.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes. One of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to
also, delving into Malkavian's blood traffic.
Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early.
That's cool.
With a few of his vessels.
That's good.
I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
She's a
Of
child.
course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Lacey.
I love how everyone's wearing suits and dresses, though. That's such a vampire thing. We're all high clan as well. I'm pretty sure... Is Malkavians considered high clan? Ah, wow, okay, cool. We get a... Okay. Each scene ends with an overview of your accomplishments, failures, and what you could have done differently. For each success, your character earns experience points. Alright. Barrel Underwood's preoccupation. Huh. Minus 10% of my next experience cost for all specs. That's pretty good. Cool. Nice. I actually like this. Is cool. This feels like a session. So after each scene is a bit weird, I'm gonna be honest.
Come here.
Feel like we're gonna fail pretty badly on this one.
You've brought me journey. I knew I could count on you.
What's she going to do?
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Was there something else she wanted?
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
Alright. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Is currently the character one. Like, I'm not. Okay, let's see our alternatives. Yeah, you could have failure. You weren't able to keep it together, and the prince. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is a failure. Didn't get as much XP. That's sad, but alright. Well then, how are we gonna build this guy? Disciplines. Sense for unseen. He has that? Alright. Dominate. Yeah, we're gonna go dominate. With him. And he's gonna be our social and physical one. So he's gonna have intimidation, maybe deduction, probably rhetoric. So he's gonna get those up. Plays a lot. Intimidation, we don't have enough for that. Gonna go with education. We're just gonna... Yep. Here's some points left over, which is kind of sad, but you know, we can use those later. What trial does he get out of this place?
My prince. Delsin.
Zori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
I'm not getting on the camera roll
Your
pronunciation
sense
there.
of duty
That's
is a
just a
credit to you,
common
Galen.
alternative way of doing
You
it.
haven't lost your touch, I hope. The code red is linked to the unification party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
Who is that from outside?
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jared Rory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
Any word from Halfblood?
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know.
Go on.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ansel heed the
The
beckoning
beck.
and go
Damn,
east.
alright.
You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
That's a weird bow. Wait, I think this is like the thing they showed when like the game was being first presented. Could be wrong.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake.
Haha, steak. That can
My
be a vampire.
Most honored sire, you're wasting your time.
I would make so many puns.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget.
Why do they keep pronouncing it like that? Yeah. Too bad for him.
Sorry to hear it.
Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood,
That's
I'm sure.
That's weird, man.
You're planning to introduce her to the very select club of
That's
Gawain
weird.
Bazora's progeny, aren't you?
Defend. Yeah, no, we don't have persuasion. Don't defend yourself. That's one way of calling it. Don't.
I hope that the prince will allow me to shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Oh, that's
This
annoying.
is a handwritten list. These names sound familiar.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Any report of mall evolution and environmental degradation. Pollution and environmental degradation are some of the major problems currently plaguing the planet. These scourges are caused by various factors and inversely impacts the basic function of the ecosystem and thus the stability of all life, resources, and mall existence. These environmental problems, especially global warming, are currently very worrying for the future of the planet, consequently maintenance and exact quality of level of our blood supply. Several phenomena are responsible for increasing degradation and pollution of the environment. Overpopulation, no that's not, you are correct, just scientifically wrong. It's presented a dangerous environment because the increased population requires buildings, more food, more involves deforestation as well as over-exploitation of and the pollution of the land. That's just wrong. The like overpopulation isn't a real issue, and I cringe every time I see it. Even in worlds which are meant to be more grim dark than that one, like World of Darkness, because it just hammers in that people think it's an issue when it's not. The detritus and waste products produced by humans are a major cause of environmental degradation. It comes from invasive and unreasonable production of chemical products, waste of industries' activities, factories and hospitals is a source of toxic waste. Large-scale products is also a threat to the environment, becoming leading in air, water, soil pollution as directly affecting humans and health. Okay, that's weird. What is this, 12 Apocalypse?
Blood tests from the Red Salon. She always said she preferred paper to digital.
These are blue ink.
That looks like the key to a safe.
Yoink.
I don't know what's going on, and I'm afraid to find out.
Mr. Bazori, I need to focus.
This Nosferatu's got a good setup. Semi-secular report of evolution of the world demographic. Once again, all indications are positive regarding the global population. It is all since doubled since the last census, which is a major bright spot. However, it should be noted that the concerns are mainly megalopolises. This is likely to be monitored, or even reversed at the end of a millennia. We also report another important issue that needs to be observed closely: the quality of malls, which is strangely starting to decline despite the trend towards organic and natural consumption that is encouraged recently by the social and economical imbalance that does not allow reverse tendencies of decline in our mortals. Also, we note clearly since factory state of our resources, we expanded quality. Constancy, alright.
Were you able to reach your contact?
No.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
I know. I don't want to talk.
If I can do anything to help, let me know.
Well, that's just kind of annoying. Oh, I can go through here, right?
Kai's office. The key card must be in there.
This gives a little power, alright. So where's the gear? I have the DLC for the gear. Maybe it's not here because it's the opening scenes. Eliminate, okay, eliminate, to check, okay. Eliminate, to check, okay, eliminate, okay. Okay, these are just a list of names. They might be dead or alive.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
I've seen Caius use this type of card to access the servers.
God, I wish my neck didn't thing. Alright, back whatever. Sure you can figure out if you look at enough stuff, but hey. Sorry, I was just looking at the time. Once this scene's probably done, we're probably gonna see...
Mr. Underwood slammed his door. That's a bad sign.
Do you know anything about servers? And we have nothing to talk about right now.
Hey buddy, wow, you're fancier than I expected, I'm gonna be honest.
A list of ingredients and side effects.
Okay, point of return. Wow, Gabe didn't not get much.
Imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details?
Tell me about what happened at the party.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who issued the code red?
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
Who received the message?
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly. Here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Let's get to the point.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Is he keeping the eye on the Anarchs?
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Does the did the Chantry contract us recently?
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any news from Jara?
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line.
Go on.
There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
What? I've heard of them. Wow, nice.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince. And
A group of thin bloods.
Apparently they're new in town, but Miss Drury thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked.
I got...
Apparently,
I don't want to brag on voice actor too much, but like, emotions really not coming through with that gravel.
They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back.
So the first... No one's ever considered it's the first Inquisition, right? Second Inquisition, I mean? First Light's the team of the Second Inquisition.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Call
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh, he's a gangrel.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dajan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here.
Oh, wow.
I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dajan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dajan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send
That
to
is
the
some,
party?
that is some power
She's
plays.
already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Interesting. All the Primogen that she's turned her back on are specifically ones that can be replaced by your player characters. No experience, damn. No failures either, so you know. Oh, we get to pick. Unknown time. So these are happening at the same time. Level selection. I wonder if you get to, you know, you must be able to pick different levels. I don't fully know how this game works. Okay, I don't want to do them in this order because this is kind of my favorite through them, so we're going to start with this one. After the Code Red was issued, Hazel, the Prince of Boston, mobilized all their resources to try and understand the situation and this the exact center of the danger. Prince allows Leisha to go to the scene of the party to investigate. Leisha hopes to find the her psychiatrist, Richard Drummond, Melee, and the Prince's child are at the scene. We're gonna go with this one, and then we're probably gonna end the stream earlier. As I mentioned, I had some neck pain throughout the session, stream, which is just kind of hurting. So we're gonna go with this because I want that. Probably want to go higher off the escape, but we don't have the things for it. Could go up one mental. Could go, yeah. -1 focus. That would be good. Could get our security up as well to that level. I feel that's better. Get our security up to our main other stats and go up there. We got this, which is Apex Vision. Allspex Visions reveals premonitions. These are often tied to potential future events that may occur with a character. The hunger this cost displays on Allspex rating are difficult, and the difficulty of interaction. You know, that's what we want. And now we can get past normal locks as well.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No. That's what we are here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's it.
I'm looking to see if she has fangs. Because, like, this game's fairly recent for having fangs.
Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what we said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Okay, then. Where are you, Richard?
Seems like the gear that we got, inventory. Yeah, we got the gear. Wait, there's no downside. Wait, what? Hang on a second. I know it's gonna jump off. Give me a second. Hang on. Where's the DLC? Where's the DLC? Yeah, it's this DLC. Okay, cool. Match for DLCs. Artifact tag. You. They're meant to have a downside. They're meant to have a downside. They're legit, like, can we not see downsides of items yet? We'll see, because apparently it ups suspicion. But no. That is probably where we're going to be ending it. For today's stream, mainly because, you know, I do apologize for... So we got level selection, yeah? I'm just messing around and stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We got level selection, we got save slot selection, which I'm pretty sure is just... we have 3 slave slots. And we have continue, which will take us back there. But thank you everyone for watching. I know I'm ending it a bit earlier, but the pain's getting a little too much, and I'll probably, you know, try and solve that later. There's like birds outside. Thank you everybody for coming. We'll be continuing on next week, Thursday for this. There will be Pathfinder on the weekend. As birds are just being annoying. Until next time, hope to see you guys next time for the stream, and I'll see you, yeah, no. Pathfinder this weekend. Hope to see you guys next time. See you next time. Goodbye. God, that was just ended really bad. Goodbye.